Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with A Trumpet for My People. And as we are watching December 11th through 13th especially, I want to bring your attention to this article about Barack Obama being in Malaysia between December 10th and 14th. This article states 18 emerging Indonesian leaders invited to attend Obama Foundation Leaders Forum. First thing we see here is that 18 emerging, 18 is 6 plus 6 plus 6. Now within this article there's going to be another confirmation of 66, and I want to bring this to your attention. 18 emerging Indonesian leaders invited to attend Obama Foundation Leaders Forum. 18 young leaders from Indonesia have been selected to join hundreds of their peers at the Obama Foundation Leaders Asia Pacific Forum in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, slated to run for 5 days in December. The cross-sector global forum has invited around 200 emerging leaders from 33 countries. There's another confirmation of 66. 200 by 33. 2 times 33, 66. So we have this this forum that is taking place. The date in question, December 10th through 14th. The location, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Now I want to bring your attention to the flight Disappearance that took place in 2014, which was also from Kuala Lumpur. One moment, please. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 was a scheduled international passenger flight operated by Malaysia Airlines that disappeared on March 8, 2014. While flying from Kuala Lumpur International Airport to its destination, Beijing Capital International Airport, the crew of the Boeing 777-200ER aircraft last communicated with air traffic control around 38 minutes after takeoff when the flight was over the South China Sea. The aircraft was lost from ATC radar screens minutes later, but was tracked by military radar for another hour, deviating westwards from its planned flight path across the Malay Peninsula and Andaman Sea. It left radar range 200 nautical miles northwest of Penang Island in northwestern Malaysia, with all 227 passengers and 12 crew aboard presumed dead. The disappearance of Flight 370 was the deadliest incident involving a Boeing 777 and the deadliest in Malaysia Airlines history until it was surpassed in both regards by Malaysia Airlines Flight 17, which was shot down while flying over eastern Ukraine 4 months later. The combined loss caused significant financial problems for Malaysia Airlines, which was renationalized by the Malaysian government in December 2014. Now I want to read a little bit more of this, because there's a phrase here that is used that I want to bring your attention to. The search for the missing airplane, which became the most costly in aviation history, focused initially on the South China and Andaman Seas before analysis of the aircraft's automated communications with an Inmarsat satellite identified a possible crash site somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. The lack of official information in the days immediately after the disappearance prompted fierce criticism from the Chinese public, particularly from relatives of the passengers. Most people on board Flight 370 were of Chinese origin. Several pieces of marine debris confirmed to be from the aircraft washed ashore in the western Indian Ocean during 2015 and 2016. But after a 3-year search across 120,000 square kilometers, 46,000 square miles of ocean, failed to locate the aircraft, the Joint Agency Coordination Center heading the operation suspended their activities in January of 2017. A second search launched in January of 2018 by the private contractor Ocean Infinity also ended without success after 6 months. Now listen to this phrase. The disappearance of Flight 370 has been dubbed one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. The disappearance of Flight 370 has been dubbed one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. So, Barack Obama is going to be in Kuala Lumpur. It was in Kuala Lumpur where an airline went missing, an airplane went missing, which was the greatest aviation mysteries of all time, the disappearance of Flight 370. We are watching all the reasons why December 11th, 12th, 13th could be the time for the disappearance of the Church of Jesus Christ, which would be, of course, the greatest mystery of all time, the rapture of the church, the disappearance of millions of Christians across the world. And it's connected to Kuala Lumpur. Barack Obama being in Kuala Lumpur on December 10th through 14th. I want to remind you that it was on December 10th, 2009 was the day that Barack Obama received his Nobel Peace Prize in Norway, the same day that this mysterious spiral appeared in the sky over Oslo, Norway, exactly where Barack Obama was receiving his Nobel Peace Prize. Malaysia flight number 370. The greatest disappearing act of all time. The greatest aviation mystery of all time. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Flight 370. Whence? Where art thou, my brother? Another sign of the return of Jesus Christ. Barack Obama in Kuala Lumpur. The greatest disappearing act of all time. The rapture of the Church of Jesus Christ. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people. The sign of his coming revealed.